Alright, so it's next day and we have everybody here. All my friends are here helping me out with my car. It's pretty freaking cool. We got Jeff jacking some metal off, getting it nice and clean for me. But we got Mr. Freddy. You guys know this guy is Spec Tune, the best tuner in Florida.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Look, he has cameras.
No.
He gets but he is here to do some wiring. So my car is a total clusterfuck of wiring. It's absolutely terrible. It's rat's nest and ugliness. But he's already back here cutting all the crap out of the car. I didn't know he was doing that actually. I thought he was gonna like do some other stuff in a while. I don't know. But he's cutting everything out, making it all brand new, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited for this because my car is gonna be finally be nice in like all the most important areas possible. So now you guys see this thing right here. This is a stock 1JZ non-VVTi ECU, and I have an SAFC. This car has been on this ECU for a long time, even before I owned it. It's time to get rid of that and do a proper standalone ECU. It's gonna be really freaking awesome, and no more ghetto rig junk or adapters or crap or any of that sort. So we can actually make proper power and proper limiters and have all the good stuff in there. So the steellet is all dried up. It looks fucking so sick. I'm stoked on it. So obviously I'm not gonna let Freddy go in here with his dirty freaking feet. And, you know, right? But you know, or my dirty freaking feet in here and get it all dirty and scratch shit up. But we're gonna put a nice blanket over it so it stays nice. But it's probably gonna be annoying. But like, I probably should have waited. But I tested a spot out and then I couldn't stop myself. So now we have this. So, yep. So Jeff's been like really good at jacking off this pipe right here.
Look how freaking shiny, no rust.
Polished.
Look at that. Perfect.
Like ready to go.
OG spec. Look at that.
So if you guys are wondering what that amazingly polished piece of metal is for, it's going to be something like this. I'll have Brian explain that in a few minutes, but that's what it's for. But it's going to be sick. So we're literally ripping everything out of here. All this is going away. It's going to be gone forever and done properly and done right. All this is going away. No more. See you. So we are deleting all the turn signals and the wiper stuff and all that is going away. All the street car stuff is going completely away. But this is going to be no more stocky stock. Freddy likes stock. His car is always stock.
Yep.
Stock injectors on the 85. Yep. This is ridiculous. It's just probably 50 pounds of wiring. Like, not even joking. And it's all going away. And now we have to figure out where the hell the engine harness is because this is, oh my God. This is bad. But, wow. But we'll take care of it. We'll figure it out. But I just want to show you guys how much this was there. All that whole entire hole was this.
Where was it?
In that whole entire hole.
Where was it?
In that whole entire hole.
In that hole?
That hole.
Can you put it back in the hole? I haven't seen the stable.
This is, I'm just like shook. I wasn't even expecting to see all this stuff come out. I thought we had to save all this stuff. This is nuts. But also guys, keep in mind, Freddy's done this like what, 10 times probably or more?
I don't know.
A lot of times. But this is crazy. God dang, dude. That's gonna save like 100 pounds. Roughly. Oh my God. This is craziness. That also only took what, 30 minutes, maybe? So crazy. This is nuts. Okay, so it is the next day and it is now time for the ECU reveal. So I've been running a stock ECU with SAFC forever, as well as the previous owner of this car. He ran a stock ECU with SAFC for forever, and it's never been changed in this car. Stock ECU is fine. It gets to a certain point where the ECU is very limited. You can't do timing, you can't change a bunch of things, you can't do a limiter, you can't do all the important things you want to do for drifting and even in general driving. So it is now time to reveal the new ECU for my car, and it is ECU Master, as you guys can see. So we went with the ECU Master EMU black with the adapter for the stock harness and the JZ80. This is the older style JZ out of the JZX90 and stuff. This is the non-VVTi engine, but I'm so excited to finally have an awesome ECU. Special thanks to ECU Master for hooking it up this awesome ECU package. I definitely recommend it. Adam runs them all his cars, and a bunch of friends are on this exact same setup. It is time to finally step up the game and make this thing an actual race car with a proper ECU. you can make good power, big power, reliable power, and just go out and just kill it. Freddy's gonna help me wire the car today. We probably won't get to this today. That'll probably be next week because we're waiting on some wiring stuff to come in still. But I want to show you guys the ECU because I'm really, really excited. And it's finally time to do some big stuff with this car. So I'm stoked that we have ECU Master on board my program. And it's going to be an awesome season and awesome time driving with this ECU. So I'll go more in detail about that later when we actually wire the car. But we are running ECU Master. It's going to be sick. EMU black, go get one. So like I said, we are not going to be wiring the front end of the car today with any of the ECU stuff. We're going to start wiring from the back of the car to the front for all the taillights and fuel pump and all that kind of stuff. And then next week we'll get to the front and do all the big stuff. But like I said, we're waiting for some more product to come in for the wiring stuff, so should be good. Alright, so we have the majority of the wiring stuff here. Some stuff we're still waiting on. Got most of the stuff from eBay, and it's not cheap. Even on eBay, it's a lot of stuff you got to get. And if you want to do it cheap, eBay is the way. You can also spend a lot of money on other stuff on other sites. But I got most stuff on eBay, some stuff at Home Depot. This from Turn 14. This is the DEI Easy Loom. Stuff looks really good and it's really freaking cheap. And it's gonna look really nice. So, like I said, today we're gonna start off with the back of the car, where the tail lights are, fuel pump, and stuff like that. And we'll run it all the way to the front to get ready for next week. Next week we will be doing the front of the car for all the main important stuff like ECU and all the big stuff that goes up here. So today we're gonna start from the back to the front and go from there. Now, keep in mind, I don't know what I'm doing with wiring stuff. That's why we have Freddy here. And Freddy knows what he's doing. He's wired a bunch of cars before, and you know, he knows what he's doing. So I'm gonna follow his footsteps and like help him out so I can learn and gain some knowledge off this because I don't know much about wiring. I'm not good at it. Reason being I'm not good at it is because I've never done it or tried. Well, I've tried. I can do some minor stuff, but like not wiring a whole car. But should be good to go in a second. But let's get to it. Alright, Freddy's been back here all morning and doing the nice taillight harness with the sub harness for the fuel pump. So give me exactly some detail what you did.
Pretty much this is your main rear chassis harness. Then it splits off into sub harnesses. You have your fuel pump sub, your rear taillight sub harness.
Kept it nice and simple. Yeah, nothing crazy, just one simple line.
It looks like crap, that view. Here, give me the camera.
Oh yeah. Got some nice P-clamps and clamps. Everything here is all nice and sturdy and straight. All nice fasteners for the grounds and everything, so it's nice and tucked and nice and smooth looking. Nothing ghetto or nothing, but looks awesome. I love this kind of stuff, so super stoked so far. Alright, so while Freddy's back there wiring that stuff up, we got Brian up here doing some nice new front end fabrication. Got the plates here on each side for the new tubular piece we're going to put on the front. I'll show you guys more detail in a second when he's done welding this plate on. But finally getting the front end done today, hopefully. And then start making some AN lines for the coolant and power steering and maybe oil. Oh, we're on fire. We're on fire in here. I looked right at it. That's not good. Alright, so all you guys know I had a really crappy old intercore setup that was all tucked up. Tucked intercores are always nice, but this one was just old and crappy and just not ideal for right now. So the guys over at True Focus Fab came out with a new intercore and we got custom specs for it. So each side of the piping has a custom spec to what you would like to do. So here is the finished product. Boom. This thing is sick. 3-inch core, right from True Focus Fab. So now we have 2.5, 2 3/4. So you can order custom specs if you just ask Andrew from True Focus Fab. He'll do custom specs for you, but I'm sure he'll just make them for S chassis or Z's or whatever you want. And then this thing just looks super nice welds, super nice quality, all in one nice product. So no more ghetto looking dented, broken intercore. Now we have a nice brand new one. So Brian's mocking it up for some placement right now. Got the new upper radiator support welded in the car. Nice and simple little bar, no more flimsy crap like we had before. Now I can make my Dash 16 radiator water lines to the neck, and it'll be nice and straight and looking freaking sick. No more clamps and bullshit. So now it's looking nice, professional. Brian's doing an awesome job fabbing stuff up. He's getting the intercooler up next, and then the oil cooler and power steering cooler, and we'll go from there. Lots going on right now. I have the car being rewired, fabrication, so I'm trying to get everything so you guys can see what's going on. So it's pretty difficult though, but I'll try and keep you guys updated in the video. But I'm doing stuff too, so lots going on at once. I'm trying to stay one thing at a time, but we're doing the ECU and the wiring and fabrication. A lot going on, so I'm doing my best. So I went home real quick to get a package from my house and was not expecting this at all. And Kanzai hooked it up and sent me a bunch of merch. Got like 80 million packets of work gloves in here, like every size you can imagine. Oh my god, there's so many. You guys, there's like 80 packages of fucking gloves. Oh, you got shirts and banners. All right. Hang on, wait. Oop. Now, look at stickers. What does that say? Bunch of stickers. Oh, I got black and white. Yes. Yes. That's sick. Hell yeah. Thanks, guys. That's sick. So pretty soon, we're going to have some more Kanzai wheels on another car. Soon. So I guess Kanzai knew that I use these gloves a lot. I'm always, literally always buying gloves. Now I have like probably 20 pairs of gloves, extra large and large. So that's sick. Thanks, guys. This is awesome. Okay, this is probably 30, 40 pounds or more.
Right around there.
This is nuts. And this is going in the trash. All the other wiring that I can't hold in one spot. Trash. See ya. No more. So right now we are putting the new intercooler mounts to the frame. And we're not mounting it to the car, we're mounting it to a plate right here so it can be detachable. I think it's much smarter. It's a good call from Brian right there. I was not knowing what he was doing. He said, make some plates. I'm like, okay, so I made plates, and then this is to mount the intercooler to the car. We're almost ready to get the tabs going. Yep, there it is. Same exact tubular structure as the upper radiator support. And this tubular stuff's really cool. It can, it's easy to mount things, and it bends easy, and also looks pretty cool too. So
And stronger than the OEM.
and much stronger. Yeah, much stronger than I had before. Like, it doesn't look as strong, but it definitely is much stronger.
Well, here. Before you could like flex that center section, and now you flex the rest of the car.
Right. So it's pretty sturdy. I will say it does not look sturdy, but it is for sure. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean it's not.
It does not look like, oh my god, if I hit that with my truck, it's gonna be perfectly fine.
Some crash around.
No. Yeah, no, this is nice.
this is
By the way,
great.
look at these welds though. Hang on, look at this fucking. Come on, camera focus. Jesus. There we go. All right, where's it at? You look like you like it that much, huh? Damn. Ooh, that looks so sick. Oh, that's awesome. I like it a lot. Hell yeah.
You're scooter 4, right?
Yep.
No, don't put me in this.
I'm just gonna like another 6 inches.
A little forward. Okay, so it is time to do dash 16 water lines, water feed lines. So before I had normal, you know, tubular crap rubber hose, and now we're doing dash 16 fittings, dash 16 line. So it's nice and professional looking. And I always wanted to do this for a long time. So we're finally doing it. I love AN line, especially bigger size AN line. But it's time to do top neck or top line, and then the return to the engine on the bottom. And I should have plenty, but we'll see. We're doing dash 16, 90, and 90 from the tank here to the radiator. I wanted to be as straight as possible, and it actually came out perfect, so I can't bitch about it, so you should be happy about that. So it's gonna be really sick when we get this done. But then after the top one, we do the return in dash 16 as well. We're doing a 45 to a straight, so you can go directly to it, and no bends and no kinks, no nothing. You never want kinks in anything. It's important, like water or fuel or oil, anything. You're gonna have fluid going through. So coming out good so far. All right, you get the dash 16 upper hose all done and fitted up. I haven't waited a long time for this, probably like a year in the making, to be honest, but it looks so good with the nice powder coated piece and all the line. Hell yeah. It's getting legit. Woo-hoo. All right, time for the lower one. I got half of it made so far. Doing a 45 from the lower neck down to a straight onto the radiator. And then that should be done. And we get back to finally mounting the intercooler and the oil cooler and the power steering cord.
Like that.
I got the return line on, 45 degree to a straight. Nice and smooth curve. You don't want it any more because it'll kink it. You don't want that to happen because it'll decrease the flow. So that's exactly how you want it. Nice smooth flow there and back. I love it. Looks so good. Now, okay, the orange base is gonna look so good when it's done, but this is like disgusting. So I have to get that coated or something. It's driving me out of my mind. So That might be going away soon too, that turbo right there. So we'll see. No promises, but it might. I don't know. The intercooler is all mocked up in its final position. We had to do it a little bit tilted right here like this because of room and space in our next plan with the coolers. It's pretty sick. I didn't want to have it tilted, but like, you gotta sacrifice some things with cars and fitment and stuff, but it looks good so far, so time to tack it on there.
Yep.
We had to change the position of the intercooler because we had some clearance issues with the bash bar and the bolts and for the couplers to go on. So we brought it up a little bit higher and made it more straight, which I'm happy about. It kind of worked out. And then it's in its final position right now. So tomorrow, we'll make proper brackets to go from here to here, all the way and across, just nice and sturdy. And then we'll get to the oil cooler, power steering cooler. This stuff takes a lot of time. If you rush it, it turns out like garbage, as Brian would say.
Hey Matt, are you stoked on the progress that we're making?
I am very happy on today's progress with the whole front end and the Dash 16 stuff and the start of the wiring. I'm just really happy that the car is coming together and things are getting checked off the list. We only have a few more things to go, really. It's not that much more.
You can check mount, radiator, and...
Yeah. The next big thing is finishing rewiring the entire car next weekend. We're on track, really.
Yeah.
Like, we're on a good track right now. So, I mean, now it's just mostly fab and then the wiring. And then on the 29th is the goal to bring it, in the 20th of May, I don't know what it is. We're bringing it to the body shop to get everything fitted and body work done, and then to paint, and then to go test, and then, well, tune, then test. And that's the plan. So, we're on a good track. But tomorrow is Sunday. We're all tired. We've been here all damn day again, but that's what it takes, so see you tomorrow. Alright, it's a nice, beautiful Sunday, and we're all tired, but we're here at the shop working. But, you know, it is a hustle in this car's life. But so we're here this morning. First thing we're doing is mounting the intercooler, well, the upper intercooler bracket. So we're doing a nice little tubular bend here, what's called compound bend.
Yeah.
And then around for more structural support. We're going to do just one here, one there, but it doesn't make sense. It kind of looks kind of cheap. So now we have one full one-piece bend and make brackets to the intercooler right here. So this is all also half-inch tubing, and it's pretty durable, pretty strong, and it's actually really cheap. So if you guys are wondering how much it costs, it is not expensive at all. So, but this looks really good. It's gonna be really sick. But it takes time, but it's going good so far. Alrighty, got this thing mocked up a little bit. The first bracket's about to be tacked right here. Once that's tacked, we'll continue to the next one. Looking really freaking cool so far. The bends are super sick. Good mini tube front. I don't need a big one yet unless the car gets wrecked, but this looks really good. Also, so it looks like a really thin piece of metal, and it is, but it's also strong, but you don't want a very sturdy, super strong, like steel in there, because like if you get hit, the car has the potential to be even total, even more. So you want things to flex, you want things to break, as in like toe arms or a certain arm in the back of the car. When you hit a wall, you want that to break so that doesn't screw the chassis. So same thing with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you also for real estate, I mean, we don't have a whole lot of space to fit all this stuff. So using a half-inch tube, we have more room to run lines and motors and couplers and all that.
Right.
And it's really easy to replicate, so we can make this again very easily.
And really cheap.
Right. We don't have to have a full shop to do this. Like, if we really needed to do something, you could do this in a parking lot.
Right.
So.
And you can bend it by hand.
Yeah.
Literally by hand, like
it's
with a little tool.
With a manual bender. Like, we don't need 220 to replicate
but
this.
It looks really freaking good so far. One more bracket, and then we'll finish welding the rest of it to the main right here, and then it's time for some brackets for the coolers. Alright, got a little bit ahead of myself. I pulled off the idler control. We're going to delete this and cut here and run just the throttle, and we're going to monitor it with the ECU. So that is off, and it actually gave me a crap ton more room to work over here. I'm gonna pull the whole rest of the intake manifold off. We have to modify this a bunch, weld some things shut, cut some things, and etc., and block off some stuff again. And also, I need to put my new radium fuel rail in. I don't know if I will get to that today, but I'm gonna try. I have injectors coming in this week, and then we should be good to go. I'm actually gonna bring this intake manifold to be powder coated to be the exact same color as the water neck, so that's really freaking cool to me. So I'm gonna start taking this apart, getting it ready, and then we'll go from there. But even though this thing is halfway off, it's not a fun job. You have to get in really tight places. It's not fun. It's not, I hate it, but it has to be done. God, that was annoying, but I got it out. Worst job ever because the harness runs through and it's a bunch of shit and you gotta unplug every little thing, but got it all out. I'm gonna try and clean up the best I can. While this is off, I'm gonna take off the oil sandwich plate and all that kind of stuff to get the new oil cooler fitting sandwich plate on there, and then run the lines later on. But I have to get Brian to make a adapter for the block to the sandwich plate. It's a whole thing, but that is next. But I really hate pulling the intake manifold. It's the worst thing ever, but it wasn't that bad, but just gotta finagle it out of there, but we'll get there. And of course, we're converting to top feed injectors, so we're not gonna need any more of the stock injectors or stock fuel rail. It's gonna be all brand new stuff, so that's gonna be all going away, but we still use this part right here. But other than that, time to clean these up and then get ready to powder coat. Well, no, clean them up, get them ready for fabrication and modifying, and then powder coat. All right, what you got there?
I made some oil cooler mounts. So I was gonna go something like that.
That looks sick. And it also will not go that high. It's just mock up.
Right. Because we're testing height. Because I mean, we could go all the way down here if we wanted, but we're not gonna do that. We want as much airflow as we can.
Right.
So, nice.
Oh, I got the first oil cooler mounted up, all tacked in its final position. Now Brian's come over here and finish welding it up. Dang, this looks so good. All the TFF stuff. Jeez. Alright, Brian's got done the final product of the mounts for the intercooler, oil cooler, and power steering cooler, and it looks incredible. This looks so good. I'm really happy with it. I know he's really happy with it. Oh, yeah. This looks really good. And Brian, it's hard to make himself happy, and he's happy with it, so that's how you know it's good.
Yeah, it's gonna work really good.
No, this looks great. Oh my gosh. I'm so stoked. Wow. This looks so sick. Jeez. So next up after this, not tonight, we're calling it night tonight, but we're gonna do the radiator bracket so it sits flush, and then do dash 10 lines to the oil cooler, well, dash 10 lines to the, damn.
You had it.
Dash 10 lines for the oil cooler to the sandwich plate, and then dash 6 lines for the power steering cooler to the rack and the reservoir. So that's pretty much it for the front end, and then we'll finish that later this week. But tonight, we're calling it a night. We're both exhausted. We've been both working our asses off all weekend. Mostly Brian, because he's doing more of the fab, because I can't fabricate because I'm Shulman and I don't know how to do that. So, but I'm gonna end the video here. We'll continue this in the next video. But once again, thank you guys for watching and supporting me. And this is gonna be an amazing car really soon. It literally is a drastic difference from trash to quality, thanks to Brian doing his awesome talent on my car and
Freddy.
And well, Freddy's halfway there. Well, not even halfway. He started now, but all my friends are bringing their amazing talents and making my car freaking sick, and it's coming out. And Kaya, my girlfriend. Kaya, my girlfriend, has been here for weeks, and she is over it as any girl would be, having to be in a hot shop for every weekend, and it's okay. It's okay. We're all here for a good cause. It's gonna be fun, and after this, we can do another build and progress everybody else's life with drifting and cars and stuff. So, bye guys. See you next video.